All right, Doggy Style.
It's cracking,
Man,
it's cracking.
how's it going?
I'm living, man, I'm living. Can't
I hear
complain,
that,
can't
man.
complain.
You know, out of San Bernardino.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
The one and only.
We're neighbors.
Yeah.
You know? I like to see somebody from the IE, man. I don't get too many dudes out of the IE that got a real buzz going on, man.
Mm-hmm. That's
You know?
facts.
So that's what's up, man.
Appreciate you, man.
So everybody knows you're from San Bernardino, man.
Yes, sir. I make it known.
Hell yeah.
I stay repping it, man.
What was it like for you growing up in San Bernardino?
The same. I'm pretty sure it's probably the same as everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You see all the violence. You got the good. You feel me? But as being black, you know, it's always rougher than the next. You know what I'm saying? So I seen it all. So yeah.
I seen San Bernardino was ranked as like the 3rd most dangerous city in America.
Yeah, that ain't nothing to be proud of, but I mean, now niggas know because we ain't soft. You feel me? So, but it ain't nothing to be proud of, cause I lived in there, so I know what it's like behind all the bullshit with it. You feel me? So yeah.
Yeah, man. What was school like for you? Going to school every day?
It was cool. I mean, I got into fights here and there, suspension. I mean, that's normal shit that people go through. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't let it take the best of me. I almost fucked up. You feel me? In school, where I was always ditching. You feel me? Hanging with the homies or hanging with friends and shit like that. Almost fucked me up. You feel me? That caused me to get into the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, but I didn't let it take over my life. You feel me?
What age did you jump off the porch?
Like high school, you know what I'm saying? I got into it one of my first, I got my first fights up there with a enemy, you know what I'm saying, in high school. So yeah, it was rough, you know what I'm saying?
So you had enemies even before you jumped off the porch, or just because of where you lived?
I mean, you gotta think, the school you go to, the school we went to, everybody from San Bernardino go to that damn school. Not everybody, but certain niggas go to that school. You gonna run into, if you a gang member, you gonna run into that type of shit. You feel me? So I ran into cuz, and that's what it was. You feel me? So.
Okay, I seen somewhere your dad was also part of the same gang as you, or
Yeah, he was.
Did that influence you growing up?
Hell yeah, it did. Big time. A nigga, as soon as you watch, if you watching it, I mean, I had both sides. I had the good side, my mom. I had my dad good side too, but it was more of the street side. You feel me? So I always was in the hood with him. Every time he went to the hood, I'm with him. That's how I started learning about lowriders and shit like that. Seeing the homies, seeing him in it. You know what I'm saying? So it took a big effect on us. You feel me? So for my brothers, well, really for me and my older brother, because during that time, that was when my pops was in his prime. You feel me? So we was watching that shit. My little brother didn't really get to experience it, or my sister, so they didn't really get a taste of that type of side. You feel me?
Was your dad going in and out of jail when you were young also?
I think my pops been in jail one time.
Okay.
Yeah, he wasn't going in and out.
Seeing your dad in the streets and everything, so when you grew up, it was kind of just like,
it was in me.
That's what you knew you wanted to do.
Yeah. It's not that I just knew I wanted to do it. It's just like, nigga, it's not just my pops. You get influenced by just going to school is a big influence, because other people too. You feel me? You're gonna run into all type of bullshit up there in the streets, all type of shit. So, but seeing my pops and shit like that, I mean, I used to love when he used to tell me his stories, his hood stories. I used to love that shit. Me and my older brother used to love it. He'll sit down and just talk to us about it, and you know, but. And that's what really, like, I want to be. You feel me?
How did he feel when he found out that you were jumped in the streets, and you know what I'm saying, you guys are part of the same gang?
It wasn't like, no, you don't think none of it. It's like natural feeling, I guess. It wasn't like, but I don't want to go the full way he went. You feel me? But it's like, you still got to use your own brain, you feel me? But I mean, I get influenced by, like, I'm glad I got niggas in my ears that, you know, that talk positive to me. You feel me? Because if I didn't have that, I'd be, man, bro, it'd be all bad, all bad. Junior high was bad too. It wasn't that bad, but it was bad. I was getting into fights in junior high school too, with niggas that was bigger than me, gang banging too. That was another thing too, bro. Like that shit is like it's just out there, especially in the you got that shit bad, bro. Like you run into it, you ain't even gotta be you ain't even gotta be a part of it, but you run into the bullshit. You feel me? And me being who I am, like just for my whole stilo, a nigga gonna try me anyways. You feel me? Even if I'm on some mellow shit, a nigga gonna try me because who I am, man. Not even before this, like just period. Cause I'm tall, I'm lanky, I look like a gang member. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even all that type of. I wasn't even, I'm not a knucklehead nigga. I'm not a nigga that's like try to be like super Crip, like, oh nigga, this woo. I'm not that type of nigga. I'm a laid back nigga. But if it comes down to it, then that's what it is. You feel me?
Did you graduate from high school?
Yes, sir. I almost didn't though. I almost didn't. My pops had to talk to me. I almost did. I actually failed, but I had to go to continuation school. But my pops the one that talked to me, and he told me like I think that was the first time me and him got into it. But he told me like, nigga, you made it this far and you fucking up, and that shit made me think like, cause like I did make it far. You feel me? So that's why I'm on the mind state I am low key right now, because I'm like, damn, I made it this far, even with bullshit in the streets. I made it this far and I can't go backwards. Even Nip said, I heard Nip say in one of his things, he said, nigga, you more close as soon as you start pushing, you more closer than the finish line than you is to giving up. You feel me? So that's why I've been taken into my brain. You feel me?
Did you ever have a real job after you graduated?
Hell yeah. I was, man, what? I ain't gonna never fucking leech off of nobody. I had to hustle. I mean, my first job was Amazon, but that shit seemed like high school all over again, bro. Because you got all the young niggas, you got all the females, you got all that young shit up in there, bro. I feel like I was in high school all over again.
Were you already rapping at this time?
I mean, I wasn't really, I was rapping, but not rapping. I knew I would write it and don't put it nowhere. You feel me? I just used to just write it, but I wasn't really taking it serious as I did for the last 4 or 5 years. 3 years really, as you could say, since I've been popping. That's really when I start taking everything serious.
At what point, okay, so you only started a couple years ago taking it serious. Was there any reason or anything particular that happened that made you start taking music more serious?
I can't really think. Well, I can't really think. Like, I think it was more when I got into my confrontation, when I got jumped, and I knew, like every time I get into bullshit, it be like when I want to go out and do some stupid shit, it be too many ties, so I had to basically take a L that way. You feel me? So for me getting into my altercation with niggas, that's what made me write, like, cuz I'm just gonna put it down on the paper and then I'm gonna whoop their ass this way. You feel me? So niggas hate to see you win. So when you win on a nigga, that's gonna hurt them more than you whooping their ass and all this type of shit. You feel me? But that's what made me come out with my retaliation. You feel me? That was my first song that I took serious ever took serious, because I wanted niggas to see it and I wanted it to pop on purpose. You feel me?
You mentioned you got jumped. Can you talk about what happened?
I just ran into, I mean, I hate talking about this damn shit, but I ran into some niggas. It was a while ago. It was like 2017. And yeah, like 2017, because that was when my daughter was like 6 months. And basically, I drove, niggas pointing the gun out the car, whatever the case may be. And then I ended up hopping out the car. And nigga made it seem like he wanted to talk to me, and I got dope fiend, and niggas jumped in, and that's how it happened. I ain't about to get all into detail with it, but that's what happened. You feel me? So that was my first time ever getting jumped like that. Like really, that was my first time getting knocked out on the set. You feel me? That was my first time. But you know, what gangster don't lose? You feel me?
Were these Bloods? I think I heard you tell this story before.
Yeah, Bloods.
Okay. Because I noticed like your hood is kind of, you got a lot of Bloods around your area.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like
in the center of all the bullshit.
Yeah.
In the center of the bullshit. But nigga trying to level up.
So it makes you have to watch how you move, you know what I'm saying? Because every which way you go, You know what I'm saying? It seems like your ops are like right there.
Bro, it's worse. I'll tell you like this, it's worse being a gang member and then being a popping artist is the worst combination ever, bro. Because number one, you already getting hate from being who you are, and then you getting hate for making it because niggas don't want to see you win. So now you don't know who your enemies is, because your fans could be an enemy. You don't know who running up on you. You feel me? That's why I had me, and that's why I like, nigga, I'm so like low key with shit. Like it's ridiculous, bro. Like I'm super low key with a lot of shit. You know, so like it's a dangerous sport. Rapping it's a dangerous sport, bro. And that's not nothing that a lot of people want this fame shit. That shit ain't even, it's cool, but only if you like, if everything is genuine behind this shit. But if you come in a negative way, you're gonna get that negative energy, you know? So that's why I've been trying to low key like level up. Not just on no gang banging shit, bro. Like level up on like different shit, cause nigga, I got too many enemies already. You know what I'm saying? Nigga don't need no more. You feel me? Been dealing with this shit, you know. So